that in hotel cafe
Yeah.
was clutch.
But like, I gotta say, just in terms of like planning, where we stay, cost, just the balance of everything that comes to travel,
Yeah.
you were easily the best person to travel with. It's really not even close.
It takes it when you're planning stuff. It takes patience because you really have to explore the options and shop
Yeah.
around and crunch some numbers here and there. Be like, okay, that might be good, but what about this? What about this?
Jazz is also very good with research. He's
Yeah.
always just like, okay, we're going here. Here's like a spreadsheet of like events, food,
Hmm.
everything, this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, all this sounds awesome. Let's do like all of it.
And then you got to figure out location and
Yeah.
all that stuff, and it's just yeah,
And how close everything is to each other.
exactly. Like
If
I
you're
think the
driving a public transit.
hmm listen, the best thing I ever did was our New Orleans trip. We didn't even have to rent a car. We were
No.
literally perfectly in between everything.
We didn't need to Uber anywhere either.
We just walked. The only time we
Yeah.
Ubered was to and from the airport.
Yes. I am like generally surprised how walkable New Orleans was.
It's really walkable. Like it is stupidly walkable.
It's that in Boston and New York are very walkable cities.
Yeah,
Depending where you're going in New York.
depending when you're going to New York. Yeah, I mean New York City proper is only like what 8 miles.
Manhattan Island, yeah, probably.
Yeah, but it feels a lot bigger because you can't see the entire goddamn thing.
Yeah, but you also don't want to walk from like Wall Street to Times
No,
Square.
no, you don't. No,
That's a
you don't.
long. Like you have to take the subway. But if you go from like, if you go into like from MSG to like the water, or MSG to the where they do the Fanatics Fest, Javits Center,
Javits Center, yeah,
very walkable.
yeah, very.
Even
I
even Port Philly to Javits Center were very walkable.
yeah, I mean, I do that walk at least 4 times a year for Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of which, they finally announced some of the people. They probably got a guest list.
For Comic Con or Fanatics Fest?
Comic Con,
Okay.
Fanatics Fest is loaded.
Dude, I saw Jalen Brunson.
They just well,
Fanatics Fest was like $900 for a meet and greet or photo.
and you know why they did that? Because he was him and Josh Hart were already announced for Fanatics Fest, but their pricing wasn't available till after the finals.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course, dude. I'm a little upset I missed Nick's talk last week. I did watch the final game, so I'm a bandwagoner.
did you watch the comeback game?
No.
It
I
is.
was on Discord. McLeod's like, well, they're done by 30, might as well turn it off.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
And it's just, oh my God, I can talk about. I'm not even a Knicks fan like that, but I was like, wow, the Spurs they're just young, dumb kids.
Yeah. I know people giving Wemby a lot of shit. I'll give him the shit for playing dirty.
Yeah, he's a dick.
But like, yeah, I mean, not shaking hands or telling the press pretty much to fuck off. It's like, yeah, dude, he's 22. What do you expect?
It's hard to do when you're already being deemed the face of the league, though.
Yeah, like
So like all
he's
eyes are
young
on you.
Yeah, he's young and cocky, and I'm like, he'll learn. It's fine.
But you know what it was? It was a thing where he was like, which one? Good job, Wade. It was the thing where he was like, where he went to the press. He's like, yo, we're destined to win.
Mm,
We've got control. We've got this in the bag. But like, you're down 3-1.
yeah,
Like the stats aren't in your favor.
he's like, we controlled most of the series. It's like, yeah, and then you didn't, and then the fourth quarter happened,
And you lost 4 times.
and Jalen Brunson just locked the fuck in.
Hmm.
It was amazing watching him just drive to the hoop.
You know what it is, and from a basketball perspective, I know exactly what it is, and what makes him so difficult to guard. Number one, he's 6'2".
Yeah, he's small.
He's small for NBA standards, which is weird. But it's not the fact that he's small, because he's not really small. He's 6'2". He's taller than me. But it is skinny Hans Gruber. That's fucked up.
That's good.
It's the fact that when he drives, he is able to shift speed and change. Like he changes his pace when he's driving to the hole, which for
Mm,
someone who's a big man who's used to like blocking stuff, that change of
hard
like
to
fast
do.
to slow is
Yeah,
hard. And he's masterful at it because he did that to Wemby multiple times.
I think it snuck around him too.
It was it was really funny. Like Wemby was like, "Oh, we got this in the back." I was like, "Yeah, but you guys haven't changed your game plan in 5 games." Like after a while, you knew the play. Like, oh, we're gonna take a quick lead. They're gonna go up really big, and the Knicks are gonna come back and win it. It
Every
happened
time.
every time.
Every
Yeah.
single game. Other than game one, right?
No, they came back in game one as well.
Came back in game one?
Yeah.
I think it was double digits every single time, too. Like the biggest lead.
Something weird like that.
It's like 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Like, this is the Knicks' first lead since 6 minutes in the first half, first quarter.
Yeah, it's just they're I mean, the coach is also young too. Like the coach is a rookie.
The Spurs coach.
Spurs coach is a rookie. But even then, he's got to get control of his team. Like it wasn't even Wemby that was playing, obviously really dirty, and I'm surprised he only got one elbow to the face.
He's so big.
Yeah.
And if you're the refs, you can't like tee him up either because people want to see it.
I mean, you could. He was one flagrant away from being suspended for the next game.
Yeah, which is exactly why they didn't do it.
Yeah. Hey, Mance. But it was also the other players too also kind of do that whole thing. Like, it's like, oh, they play great defense. It's like, yeah, because they're like throwing elbows at people the whole time.
Yeah, because they're fouling.
Yeah, that's not great D. And the Knicks figured it out. I was like, oh, we just space them out and just play basketball. We'll beat them. And that's exactly what happened.
That's what they did.
Yeah. They spaced them out. Wemby loves to block everything. So he just, when you are that tall, like I get like Wemby can do everything. Stay in the fucking lane. Why you contest? Like I know you can contest threes because you're huge as shit.
Yeah.
But who's there to rebound if you're not there?
Nobody.
You know.
Also, they couldn't hit free throws
because they got tired.
Yeah.
They all got gas at the end of the game, and the Knicks were like, "We're fine." You know.
I think it's the pressure too. I mean, you're in the finals. You know,
it's a little bit of pressure, yeah.
And they're so young. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch basketball, so I can't be like, oh, I know what's going on.
You can tell after a while. I was like, oh, they're tired.
Yeah.
I watched
sucking wind.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. You can tell by like how they moved. I was like, oh, they don't have it anymore. Like they expel so much energy starting out because you're hyped up. You know, you're in the moment.
Yeah, the adrenaline. The
adrenaline's kicking, and then it goes away, and then you're like, oh, I have to play now. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I've got to do stuff. I've got to know ball.
I don't know ball.
I don't know ball.
I don't know how to ball.
These guys know ball. I do not.
Do how you ball.
The Spurs do not need more Kentucky Wildcats on their team. Kentucky Wildcats haven't been great since Calipari left.
Well, now that basketball's over, it's all about baseball. All eyes on the Yankees, and they're
so about the World Cup then.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It was really funny because like all the Europeans in New York were like, when Knicks fever is going on, they're like, what the fuck? And then a Brazilian like won, so it was like Brazil and the Knicks won the same day.
Did you see? Was it Norway the other day? So all of the Norwegian fans, their big thing is they do rows.
Like yes, they were rowing.
They were rowing in Times Square. They took over Times Square and did a giant row.
Fucking ridiculous. All those Scottish people were singing during a Red Sox game.
They were playing bagpipes outside of Boston like 6:30 in the morning.
Dude, these Europeans just came over and just lived their best life. I'm so happy for them.
Have you been following Freddie?
A little. Is that the German guy?
This is a German guy,
yeah. He's like, Taco Bell? It's open at 4 a.m.?
He's like the motherland 10 out of 10 experience in Waffle House. I think the best one. So he's been getting so famous. So he discovered Ella Langley, and all of his friends loved Ella Langley. Ella Langley's team found him and invited him last week to a concert.
Oh my God.
And she met him. JJ Watt pretty much sponsored his whole trip of Houston, put him in like a penthouse suites, gave him like autographed crap. So far, they have visited LSU football's facilities, the New Orleans Saints facilities, the New Orleans Pelicans facilities, the Houston Texans facilities. I believe they also talked to the ISS space station because they were in Houston and they visited NASA.
All this just for being Europeans here for the World Cup and
documenting his and documenting his stuff.
Only in America. The European mind cannot comprehend. Quite literally this time.
It is great. There was one meme that I've seen that it was just like, what was it? The Europeans in America are just like, you know, you're finally getting to visit your cousins for the first time ever because because you haven't been able to because your family members hate each other.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you're gonna go home and be like, "Ah, I still got healthcare."
They've been trying. They've been trying to apparently confiscate ranch back to.
Oh, I bet. Yeah,
they don't have ranch.
Dude, I should have sent this to you, but you don't follow me on Instagram, you asshole.
No.
It was these two British guys eating ribs with a fork and knife.
Oh my god!
And like, I think it was the guy who works at the restaurant. If not,
like the owner of a chef was like, "Yo."
If not, it was just some random black guy. He's like, mm-mm. He's like, you eat this with your hands, and like he's like, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I did like, we don't know flavor. They took a bite, and their eyes. They're like, it's so flavorful, it falls off the bone. Like, it's the greatest thing I've ever tasted. So at first, they were like, who is this dark man, like, yelling at me for eating my food wrong? And they were scared. And then they were like, oh my God, you're my Jesus.
The best part about it is every foreigner is experiencing a different part of America because the World Cup is scattered around America.
It's everywhere, yeah. But they all have the same reaction. This place is the fucking best.
Yeah. What was it? I saw one British guy have like biscuits and gravy for the first time.
Oh my God, changes your life.
Mm-hmm. He's like, it's not beans and toast. I saw this one European couple went to an Italian deli in Jersey.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, he gave him the owner gave him the freaking treatment. He was like, "Oh, what'd you get? Yeah, I'll come back here. I'll show you how I make a sandwich." Blah, blah, blah.
You want prosciutto? I'll give you prosciutto. Over here, we call it gabagool.
I think the best of the interactions, it was like, I think South Korea was in Mexico. And so the Mexicans was like giving them tequila shots all the time.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's great.
The World Cup is just absolutely hysterical.
The World Cup should just always be in North America. That's what I'm learning. That's what I'm learning.
Because it's just, you know why? Because I think the other part about it is, Freddie also went to Auburn. So a lot of our exhibition games were played at college football stadiums.
Oh, yeah.
And so like the European mind and the other minds are just like, these are your college footballs? Like, yeah, our 18 to 22-year-old kids play here.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. You have to build this for the event? No. It was already here. It was already here.
Like, we have stadiums. We have tons more that we're not using.
Yeah. I also saw a headline. It's like, World Cup fans frustrated being stuck at MetLife. I'm like, yep, there it is. There it is.
I can't wait for that finals to go. Oh, man. Oh, before we get started.
The venue doesn't work. Thank you, man.
Speaking of football and American football, I guess. Have you heard about this Brendan Sorsby situation?
No.
Okay. So there is this. All right. So I'll try to do this because you'll find this fucking fascinating. And there was an update that happened today.
I need to get Mike Vrabel out of the news.
Oh no, he's don't worry, his time's coming. His time's coming. I mean, I've seen Diana Rossini and I see the vision. Like, I see the vision, but no, like, that's bad on all levels. So Brendan Sorsby started his college football career as a backup quarterback for Indiana, then left and played at Cincinnati, and then had like 1 year or so of eligibility. Texas Tech, who has more money than God because it's Texas, paid him like essentially $6 million to sign with Texas Tech and be their quarterback. And he was a huge prospect, potentially going like first round in next year's draft. Then it comes out he goes to rehab for 28 days. Do you want to know why, Will?
I'm assuming he has a drinking problem.
Gambling, actually.
Oh, he went to wow. They have rehab for gambling?
Yeah, it's an addiction. He pulled a Pete Rose and bet on his own team.
Oh, who cares? You know what? You should be allowed to bet on your own team to win.
Yeah, but he was betting on his own team in Indiana. He had made over like 9,000 bets, not only on just football, but on the most obscure sports you can ever think of. Like, he literally legit has a problem.
Yeah, that's what addiction does.
You know, his excuse was, so the instant got word of it that he had been, betting on his own team at Indiana, blah, blah, blah. One of his excuses was, I was betting on my own team, even games he played in, which is the big issue with the NCAA. He's like, one of his excuses was, I was betting on my own team so that I can feel closer to my teammates.
Oh my God, that's like when you get caught with drugs and you're like, I'm not using it, I'm just selling it. And the cop's like, oh,
You know what would help you get closer to your teammates?
no, I
I don't
have
know.
to arrest you. I'm not smoking. I'm just selling it to my friends.
God, that reminds me of the beginning of Ant-Man when he's trying to return the suit and he's like, I'm not stealing anything. I'm returning something I stole. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's cooked, as the kids say.
Oh, it gets better. So NCAA is like, well, yeah, no, you can't fucking play. So he sues the NCAA for his eligibility or whatever. And on behalf, and Texas Tech helps him like sue NCAA on his eligibility. And their argument is the most asinine thing ever. They're just like, if he doesn't play, then you're denying him like future opportunities in the sport that he loves so much. I was like, yeah, that's what happens when you break the fucking rules.
That's what happens when you gamble. Hey, guess what? You're a gambler. You just lost.
Yeah. And
you gambled and you lost.
So NCAA is like, yeah, no, that's not happening. So then they appeal the suit. By the way, Texas Tech is in a place called Lubbock, Texas. So then they get an injunction against the NCAA to allow him to play from a judge in Lubbock, Texas, stating essentially that
I'm a fan.
Yeah, right. That we this should be not saying like, oh, he has a diagnosable mental issue. We shouldn't be denying he went to go seek treatment. Blah 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 blah. Like
discrimination against people with like a disorder, like an addiction.
Yeah, but there's you've got to get so to get the injunction, and people are like, what the fuck? And they're just like, all right, the NCAA has no power over anything now. Whatever. And then it gets even better. The NCAA, Texas Tech's athletic director, head coach, and like president of the school sit in like a round table and defend him. They're like, he's a young kid that made a mistake. Yes, over 9,000 times. We're going to do everything we can to support him, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. It gets so high as to the Attorney General of Texas. Because now it gets to the point where like everybody's pissed. Members of Texas Tech's conference, the Big 12, are just like, we don't want to play them anymore.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, like it was like Georgia and someone else were just like, yeah, we're never scheduling Texas Tech again. Like this is effed up. So now it's getting like a really big thing. And so Ken Paxton, apparently, I think the Attorney General of Texas, does the dumbest thing possible. He comes out and says, if anybody challenges this injunction by this Texas official, he goes, if the Big 12 challenges the injunction, from this Texas judge, I'm going to file antitrust lawsuit paperwork and fine them $200 million. Do you know what the Attorney General, what jurisdiction the Attorney General has over an athletic conference that spans multiple states? Absolutely fucking none.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like anything.
So the Big 12 said, okay, sure. And they pulled their money and were like, we're about to challenge you. Like, we will go to court with you.
Yeah,
like,
have fun enforcing that rule.
Yeah, it got so bad. Like the Oklahoma Attorney General and the Kansas Attorney General were like, yeah, you should actually do whatever the fuck you want to do. We'll support you, but we'll write up the legislation for you. Or whatever. So it gets to the point where like now it's about to butt heads. So then all of a sudden, Sorsby says, you know what? I'm just going to leave the NCAA. I'm going to drop my lawsuit against the NCAA. I'm not going to play. I'm going to go to the NFL and hopefully get into the supplemental draft. Because at the time he made that announcement, it was only a week before he could register for the registration for the supplemental draft would expire.
God, and here comes Mike Vrabel. This is where he ends the story.
No, it doesn't.
That's holy. He's like, you know what? This is getting too crazy even for me. I'm
out.
This table is hot. The dealers are fighting with each other. The cards might blow up. I'm out of this game. Nope, forget it.
So he leaves, registers. So the supplemental draft is just pretty much done. Where essentially, it's like if there's someone that a team is interested in, they pretty much like, all right, I feel like he's worth a 3rd round pick, and someone would be like, oh, I feel he's worth a 4th round pick. So the team who has a 3rd round pick will get that person, but they can't have a 3rd round pick in the upcoming draft and supplemental draft. Here's the thing, as my lights go out, because apparently we're all losing electricity. So it comes out today that that the NFL's like, you know what? We're just not going to have a supplemental draft this year.
No.
Yeah. So he has to wait. He has to wait a whole another year to the 2027 NFL draft to do anything.
That's crazy.
Poetic justice.
I wonder who talks to him in the NFL. Be like, hey man, Ben Paxton coming in. Listen here, Goodell.
Well, no,
That's
after
wild.
Yeah, the NFL's like, you know what? No, screw this. They just said no supplemental draft this year.
Dude, I can't wait for this 30 to 30.
Oh, I can't wait either.
What they call on Netflix, like the Untolds, whatever they call them.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Untold, yeah.
Some of them are really good. I watched one.
I
of
love the Untolds.
The hot dog eating contest with Kobayashi versus Joey Chestnut.
I think that was 30 for 30. Untold is Netflix.
Was it a 30? It might have been a 30. Might have been
30 for 30 is the hot dog eating contest only because it's 30 for 30.
It's 30 for 30. Anyway, regardless, that one was fuck. I didn't realize Joey Chestnut was such a piece of shit.
The Untolds are good. The Netflix Untolds are good too.
The Netflix Untolds are very good. I think.
Yeah.
Was the Monte Teo fake girlfriend? Was that an Untold?
That was Untold. Yes.
That was Untold. Yeah, that one was also fucking wild.
You should watch the Malice at the Palace one.
I did watch Malice at the Palace. The story of And One, I think, might have also been an Untold.
It was both. And one. There was a 30 for 30 and one. There was an Untold.
And an Untold. Yeah. I didn't know anything about And One.
It was a phenomenon.
That was a really cool story.
I used to go home and watch the N1 mixtape tour.
Yeah.
Like, after school.
It was just street basketball. I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, and only one of them really Rafer made the league.
Yeah.
Rafer Olsen Skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ad1 really did change the game. I do love how when they were interviewing all the NBA players, like when any of those N1 players make the league, they're like, no.
Not a chance.
The N1 mixtape tour was crazy. Absolutely crazy. But anywho, all right, let's get the show on the road. I just want to talk to you about the Reddit. We got a lot to talk about. There are 4 major shows this weekend.
Fuck me.
4. We're going to cover 3. We're going to skim through 1 because I forgot that the 4th one was happening until like last night. I was like, you got to be kidding me. So yeah, we'll be back in 3 minutes. We're going to talk all about all of those fun things when we get back. See ya.
Wrestle Addict Radio HQ. Q, representing kings of the rings to the fullest. King Ricky made the hot tag to Willie T. And out of nowhere, like Randy is the queen bee. K-Fay, brother, 400 plus in the bag, like money in the bank, brother. See, when they pod, it's the opposite of common. Look at the comments. Crowned in a certified top 10. You heard? Kings of the Rings pod. Throw up a too sweet when you see the squad. Like a chop in a, I know you feel it. Kings of the Rings are the illest. Kings of the Rings are the illest. Kings of the Rings are the illest.
All right, get ready for a barn burner, folks. Ladies
We're
and gentlemen,
burning the barn.
we are burning a lot of barns tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 447. I am your host, King Ricky Rose. Thank you for joining us this evening. We are live right now on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook at Kings of the Rings podcast, and at Wrestle Addict Radio. If you like what you're listening to, or even better, like what you're seeing, please like, share, subscribe, leave some comments, leave some 5-star reviews. The links to all of our social media, please follow us too, are in the description below, are also right above my, you're doing a good job, Will. Right above my head in that QR code. With me this week, the Styrofoam Stallion, the Mayo Mate himself. No kayfabe, just Willie T. Welcome back, Will.
I do like Styrofoam Stallion. That is a lot better than Mayo Mate. I still don't know what Mayo Mate means. I'm not sure I know what Styrofoam Stallion means, but it sounds
It's okay.
good.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
It's like I'm almost Rocky. I'm
Almost.
Italian. I am Italian.
You know, when you said Rocky, I thought you definitely meant like Rocket from Project Hail Mary, but you probably don't know what that means. You probably didn't see the movie yet.
I did not see the movie, but I do know the Rock Alien. I saw the trailer. It wasn't bad.
The book's better. But the movie's good. The cinematography is actually pretty fantastic. All right, so we're not going to waste too much time because there is a lot of crap to go through. This weekend is WWE Night of Champions, TNA Slammiversary, which is the one I forgot about, AEW Forbidden Door, and NXT Great American Bash.
Fuck a lot of that.
It is arguably probably the most events we have ever talked about or ever discussed in one episode. One of the biggest weekends in modern pro wrestling history, and it's wasted on freaking June. Like, there's nothing special about anything going on. It just so happens to be going on all at the same time, which just means wrestling's in a really healthy place, which is kind of an interesting thing to say because we really haven't been able to say that a lot, especially with TNA and their recent releases as well, which is a very interesting topic to discuss that we can talk about.
Looking for sale.
That's
That's what it sounds like.
I know the suitor, and I talked about this months ago. So, but we'll, it's an interesting time in the business side of wrestling. But be that as it may, let's not waste any more time and let's get right to it. Night of Champions is the first one we are going to talk about. It is the first event that's going to be happening this weekend when I will probably be hungover because I'll be doing a wedding. Saturday, June 27th, 1 p.m. Eastern from Saudi Arabia. Night of Champions preview. This is going to be essentially the precursor for SummerSlam, which is going to be, I do not believe they're having an event outside of Saturday night's main event at MSG in mid-July.
Probably not.
Yeah, because that's going to be a madhouse. Because Brunson's already going to be appearing. Danhausen's already going to be there. Like, the MSG Saturday night main event is going to be huge.
Oh, that's going to be worth watching, you mean? God damn it.
Also, it's the same again as Fanatics Fest, which are already doing the SummerSlam kickoff at Fanatics Fest too.
I'll watch it, but you're not going to make me pay for Peacock. That's not how. I'm not paying for that app again. That app is terrible.
So we'll see. So Night of Champions is a precursor to a lot of stuff. We have the King and Queen of the Ring final, so that's going to set up some of our main events for a 2-night SummerSlam. Again, the second ever 2-night SummerSlam because New York did it first, and New York probably will do it better. Who knows? Be it as it may. Main event is going to be the WWE Championship Triple Threat. Cody Rhodes versus the Ring General, because he's no longer the career killer, versus the Ring General Gunther, versus, as Sami Zayn has put himself, the last real good guy against Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is teetering on, do we like him? Do we not like him? Does he have some points? Is he just being a whiny little bitch at this point? Cody's Cody, and Gunther's kind of laughing his way through this entire thing.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it sounds about right. I like how WWE's social media has just been going around. It's like, they go up to all the superstars. They go, other than the obvious, what's the one quality you change about yourself? And Sami Zayn was just like, what? Because they're all supposed to go, well, what's the obvious?
Yeah.
And he goes, other than the obvious. So yeah, Sami Zayn always playing the character. He's not winning this. Not a goddamn chance. Cody all the
No.
way. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, I'm going Cody. It's Sammy's going to be the reason he loses. I think that's a narrative they're going to go. Like Sammy
I
keeps
thought
on getting.
Sammy fully turned heel. I don't watch SmackDown, so I don't know.
He has a shirt that says like the last good guy.
Yeah, that sounds dumb.
It's amazing. I was like, I love that shirt. I would wear that out at a bar if I was still young. Like he's kind of heelish. Like he is the way I can describe Sammy's character now. He's rebel without a cause.
Yeah,
Or like a boy who cried wolf. But like, all right, we've heard the song and dance before. Shut up.
That also fits. Sami Zayn.
You know,
It's like how years ago when like Sami Zayn's really annoying backstage, and they just put that on screen.
Yeah,
And then he turned into Fidel Castro, and then he turned into Bloodline.
Oh man, Man's going Sammy when he drops it to the King of the Ring at SummerSlam. That would be a waste of a transitional championship.
That would be a waste of a transitional champion.
I like where your head's at, Mans, but I don't like that. I don't like that idea myself.
They got to fill a stadium, so LOL Cody.
Yeah. That's pretty simple. That's pretty simple, especially when you realize who's probably going to go up against as we get into the King and Queen of the Ring final. Speaking of which, let's move over because we're going to speed through this because we literally have a lot to go through. Like, I'll tell you this, folks, before we move on. Myself, Will, and Kay are all going to predict everything, including Summerversary, who we're just going to steamroll right now. We're not going to do a match-by-match prediction. There's upwards of 30 points on the line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Drewski's time to shine.
A lot can change this weekend with standings, be that as it may. So, with that being said, let's move on to the Queen of the Ring final, and the WWE World Champion, Liv Morgan, is in the finals.
Well, yeah, one of the prizes is going to go for the prize.
Yeah. Is going up against Io Sky. Again, they are place-holding for Stephanie to come back. And judging by what happened on Raw last night, I think some of the visa issues that have been rumored have been resolved. Then again, they were also in London, so it's not like Joe Hendry has visa issues in the UK.
Yeah. Oh, is that where Joe Hendry is?
Mm-hmm.
I know Stephanie had an injury though. She was banged up.
Stephanie had an injury, but there was rumors that a lot of the talent was getting some work visa issues.
Yeah, no, that checks, especially with
Yeah.
I don't know because this is just who's going to face. Is Rhea Ripley still a champion? I thought she was hurt too.
Rhea's reportedly hurt.
Yeah, so she hasn't been on TV, so we have no idea what's going on in the women's division, like at all.
No. I mean, I know Liv just doesn't like to wear pants, clearly by her outfit last night.
Goddamn right. You won't see me complaining.
So it's like which one of Rhea's past people do you want her to face at SummerSlam? Do you want to do Liv and Rhea again?
Which they did at SummerSlam 2 years ago.
Yeah, but that was also when Dom turned.
Yes.
It was a great moment.
It was.
It was a great moment.
Or do you want to do Rhea versus Io, which they did at Evolution last year?
Mm-hmm, but then they became besties, and Rhea has still never beaten Io.
Yeah, I mean that's the better match, but I don't want to see the feud of we're friends.
True, but I don't want to see champion versus champion.
I wouldn't mind unification, honestly.
It doesn't need unification.
I think it kind of does. I think it does.
I think you have enough players. I mean, they loaded with talent now when they brought up a bunch of people from
They are
NXT.
Loaded. That is fair with someone like Sol Ruka,
JC James.
JC James doing, she's a star for sure. Lash Legends.
Kiana James is going to get there too.
Yeah.
I think they finally figured out what to do with Julia.
They have a lot of mid-card talent, but they have too many belts for all these mid-card talents.
I still would have, I don't hate to say it, eliminate the women's tag championship. Or have one of the mid-card titles travel. Like unify the mid-cards and have it travel.
You need to unify either the mid-card or the main belt.
I would unify the mid-card.
You'd unify the mid-card?
Mm-hmm. My original
and have
idea.
It travel?
Yeah, my original idea, because I mean, they wanted to parody the men's, which I thought was a bad idea, because it kind of diminishes the uniqueness of the women's division. My
Yeah.
original idea was, I think I might have stole this from Dave, or Dave and I agreed on it, was that you make the mid card title called the Women's Evolution Championship and have it travel.
Yeah.
Solves a lot of problems.
Someone call Road Dogg. That okay. You want to unify the mid card because the mid card is more stacked and you can elevate more people to that main scene.
Yeah.
Okay, because yeah, the main scene I'm not gonna say is stacked because I mean we had that problem with Jade. Who's she gonna work with when she was champion? Right? Rhea kind of also has that problem. Who's she gonna work with? Liv clearly has that problem because here she is, not defending the belt, competing for a title
Exactly.
shot against herself.
Yeah.
So like the main event scenes for the women is kind of well. Also, Bianca's pregnant.
Pregnant.
Steph is out. Naomi's
just had a
out.
child, yeah.
So like yeah, you're top of this card. for
AJ
the
Lee
women.
is not present currently.
AJ Lee is doing whatever the hell it is she's doing. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Becky's still in the mid card.
Yeah, Becky hasn't been around for a little bit. They haven't done anything with Maxine after she lost the
No,
IC title.
which is a waste. Lyra is now ready for a push.
Yeah,
Finally.
do you see her turn heel?
Yeah, it was
"Ooh,
great.
This is
Yeah, finally.
You know what it was? I watched that. I was like, oh, Becky's turning. Not Becky. I mean, Bailey's turning. And then I was
Bailey's
like, oh, Lyra's. I was like,
No,
oh, this
it's
is
like, no, Lyra's
different.
turning. Yeah. No, like, it's she needs it. She did very much needs it.
She needs
Bailey's in,
someone to show up her personality.
yeah, Bailey's in I'm forever putting people over mode, which is fine because she's in that legend part of her career. She's doing what Becky does, but just losing.
Yeah.
I mean, Becky could easily slot into that main event scene, but for whatever some reason, she doesn't want to. So,
Yeah.
which I think is overall good. So yeah, you could unify the mid. That makes sense. But yeah, this match, I still don't know. I could see both of them winning, and I think I want. Here's the thing: I want the EO match, but the Liv story. That's the problem I'm with here.
I see. Liv has the thing with the great problem with Liv is she has multiple stories that she can play. Like you still have you need to pay off with Stephanie. The ongoing kind of story of Liv always getting the opportunities and leaving Raquel and Roxanne in the dust. Like Roxanne wasn't even part of a tournament, which I thought was a huge misstep.
Yeah.
You know, so you kind of got her Judgment Day kind of imploding slowly but surely. And then you have, her always siding with Dom, who's kind of not doing anything in AAA. Well, AAA is doing really well lately, but I think with that being said, I don't want to see champion versus champion for a potential double champion that they're just going to split up in like a month anyways, because Liv can't defend on both shows. I also like Liv's whole like I'm the greatest world champion of all time, and she just gets really bratty about it.
It's just annoying enough.
It's just annoying enough. I think EO, because after Mania, like Rhea got moved to SmackDown, you had that kind of like, oh, we'll see each other again. So close that loop. I'll go with EO.
It makes sense. I think if a champion go this far, I might as well have it go all the way. I'm gonna go Liv.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know where this is gonna go. It's gonna be an interesting match. Very, very interesting match. But yeah, we'll see. A lot of this hangs on whether Rhea's gonna be ready. I think she'll be ready to go. She's got an extra month. She'll be able to do something.
Yeah.
Like I don't think her injury is that serious from what I know of. Speaking of that serious, guess what we got, folks? King of the Ring final, Obafemi versus Jey Uso. Can we say Brock Lesnar makes another appearance? Yes, we can, folks.
Man, they're gonna fly his ass out to Saudi Arabia to do that.
He's gonna fly his own ass. He's got his own jet. He doesn't fly with people. Yeah, this is it is here. I'll put it this way. It is interesting how easily Jey Uso slipped back into being Roman's bitch and got none of the benefits.
All of them. Yeah, it's like, God, I've never thought LA Knight was more right in my life. He's like, nah, we've seen this dance before. And I'm like, yeah, we have, you're right. And Jay's just like, no, and it's like, no, yeah. And it's like, see how you're trying to like one up Fatu, and he's just like, nah, and you're like, okay. So
that is the poetic irony of it all. Is that did you see the segment a couple weeks ago when Jay was like, "Yo, he's not even listening to us, Roman," and Roman's like, "Are you not listening to the Usos?" And Jacob Fatu's like, "I only acknowledge you, Tribal Chief." And Roman's like, yeah, that's the right freaking answer. Here's a necklace.
Yeah, Roman's like, yeah, now go beat up Eric Andre.
Yeah.
So like Jimmy and Jay is just like, man, how the mighty have fallen. But I think WWE has a chance to do something really interesting here. If Jay wins,
Challenges Roman.
And then Roman doesn't get squashed, but the whole play is Jey Uso is new tribal chief, and Jacob Fatu is his heavy, and the three of them are a heel faction.
That's interesting.
Because Roman's due for a vacation.
You're right. It is
right.
It is, I mean, like September is coming.
September's coming. He's gonna go for September. I mean, the kids are back in school. He's gonna be September to January, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah, you make a great point.
So I think that would be very, very interesting. Are they gonna do it? Probably not, since they're already. I don't know. Is Jimmy or Jay the bigger bitch? Because at least Jay's just like, I want cred.
I don't know. I run it back.
That's his thing. That's all he does now.
I like how Jay's not. I'm not Jay. I love Jimmy's being a little bit better of a character now.
Jimmy's just like, hey, can we look at this logically? LA, can we just like?
But he's getting like his back and forth with LA Knight on Monday was a lot better. Like his character feels a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Although LA Knight tried his hardest to make Adam Pearce pop.
Oh yeah, that was so funny. It's like, I was listening to what he said. I want the match. This is the match. It got me. I popped.
I already said that. Yeah, I know you said it, but I'm saying it now. I want you and me in a match tonight.
Him and Pierce have been really going. Adam Pearce is probably one of the greatest general managers of all time for just doing his job. Like he's the most effective at his job. It's like, yeah, no, I actually believe you run things around here.
Oh man, that reminds me. I was catching up on NXT today, sidebar real quick. And so they had a segment where it was like Lola Vice and I think it was Lola and Kendall, and then God, I just totally lost, not Kiana James. It was Lola and Kendall and two other women. I totally blanked on. I can see her too. But whatever. They're all fighting. It's the opening segment. And so they're all fighting. And Robert Stone comes out. Robert Stone's a new GM. And he's like, all right, ladies. And Lola Vice goes, Robert, we know. Me and her versus her and her in a tag team match in the main event. And Robert Stone goes, and that's why we have the best women's division in the world. And the segment ends.
And he leaves.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
I was like, you know what? Finally, you know what? Just make fun of yourself sometimes.
That works.
It works perfectly. But for this, ideally, I see Brock interfering, helping Jay win in some way, shape, or form. So I'm gonna go with Jay. Ideally, what I want is something that Bully Ray or Bubba Ray said on Busted Open Radio, where he was like, have Oba win the whole thing. You have some sort of Brock interference. Okay, sure, because it's set up SummerSlam, it's Minnesota, it's right there. But have Oba do double duty. Night 1 Brock, night 2 Roman.
Oh, that'd be wild.
Yeah. I don't know if they're that bold to do it.
Or do you do night 1 Roman, night 2 Brock?
I don't know.
And it's like I said, if you do night 1 Roman, it's a little too obvious that Oba wins the title.
Yes.
I mean, if you're going to retire Brock Lesnar night 1, then beat Roman Reigns night 2.
Yeah.
That would be fucking wild.
It's the only way to bring back his aura in a sense. But also if you beat Roman night 1, does Brock challenge for the title night 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
So that'd be it's a. Ooh.
And the problem is, it makes both main events very, very predictable.
Yeah.
So that's why they're not going to do it. Unless you do Brock night 1, Roman night 2, which would be really interesting. I do think Ober's going to win. I think Brock screws him at SummerSlam.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because the way
maybe it pushes a little longer, but the idea is that Brock retires at SummerSlam. Yeah, maybe Brock does come out and screw him, but I just can't see him flying halfway around the world for that. It's a long flight.
Yeah, but he's flying by himself. He doesn't have to be around people.
I know.
I
don't know. We'll see. Fuck.
I mean, also Jay winning will probably give us Jay Cody.
which I don't care. I really don't.
Yeah.
Cause like when Jay Roman's an option, I know what I prefer.
I understand. I
That's
understand.
way more interesting. And Jay Cody, well, you're gonna have both winners face the SmackDown champions.
Both raw talents.
Well, yeah, both raw. Both raw talents facing SmackDown champ. None of this makes any sense. This whole tournament makes no sense.
The way the tournament was constructed is really, really piss poor.
I was like, the 4 finalists are also all raw people.
Yeah. Exactly. So
I'm gonna go Oba.
It's fair. I'm going Jay. Let's move on. The steel cage match that is kind of forgot is a thing because we've seen them face off for over 1,000th time. Seth Rollins trying to kill his vision versus Braun Breaker in a steel cage match. Braun Breaker just losing the tag team championships to the Street Profits because why the hell not? Because you didn't need it. You didn't need Braun with the tag titles to go against Seven in the steel
it's
cage.
because Logan got hurt, and that's why.
Yeah. But you still had Austin Theory because remember they freebirded and he was like, "Oh yes."
yeah. Logan Paul still being on TV is really funny too.
It's really annoying. I was like, I thought I was going to get a break from him, and then in my mind I was like, "Damn, he really does not want to take care of his newborn, does he?"
He's like, I can't sleep. My arm hurts. Later, bitch. Going back on the
road. I think this is Braun Breaker beat him in the last PLE. Seth wins this one, and we can finally move on from this. Maybe.
Depends who has final say. Like if Triple H has final say, it's gonna be Seth Rollins. If Seth Rollins has final say, it's gonna be Braun Breaker.
That's true. It's fair enough.
So I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins.
Yeah,
I think that's fine. I see no issue with Braun Breaker. I mean, neither of you gain or lose anything from this match.
Yeah, it also would make sense. Like so. Ooh, I just thought of something really crazy. If Jay goes up against Cody, which is not anybody we want, that means Roman's still left wide open. And if Seth finally gets over this whole vision thing, it then leaves
Seth Roman.
Seth Roman. And what if Seth beats Roman and Jay beats Cody, and now Jay is essentially the highest champion, like you said, Jay being essentially the new tribal chief in title.
They do like the Fatu Jimmy heel turn on Cody instead, and the crowd goes, yeah. Remember, SummerSlam is the heel show.
It is the heel show.
So no, I think I agree. You gotta have some backup plan for that main title on Raw. And Rollins is that guy. He puts the butts in seats. Braun Breaker isn't there yet, partially because of the injury.
And he also he spazzes like he's a roided up Goldberg a lot of the time.
I mean, he does. Braun Breaker does everything right. He just needs to be put in the moment.
Yeah.
That's it. He just needs to win the Royal Rumble. That's it.
That could work. That could work really well for him.
So I'm going to go Seth. I'm going to
go Seth as well. Braun's not there yet, but he will be there.
Seth Rizzy.
In a match that hopefully we'll be able to see them put on a really good performance like they were denied at SummerSlam. U.S. title, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Interesting that they booked this because, again, they're doing the whole, oh, hey, Jade and Charlotte are going to face off at some point, but apparently not now. But we're going to do this again, which is, again, perfectly fine. We watched their SummerSlam match last year, and it did really good. They got cut for time, which was kind of shitty.
Yeah. I mean, Ricky, it's called Night of Champions. Got to have some championship matches on here.
There's a lot of championships that are not defended tonight.
Yeah, like most of them.
Yeah. I kind of like Jade and her factions giving her character a lot of depth in a weird way. Tiffy and Chelsea thing still needs work, but it's funny in a sense. I don't know. Like, do you see Jade as the U.S. champion?
Not if Rhea's legit hurt.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
And they got something brewing over there with Chelsea Green and Tiffany.
Chelsea Green is good at whatever the hell she does.
Yeah, like Tiffany still has runway with this title run. I always forget she even exists, unfortunately, because she's just a bland babyface. But and typically after you lose a title, you do a nice little fall from grace. So Jade has a little bit more to fall before the come up. So I'm gonna go Tiff.
Honestly,
and in Saudi Arabia, they love their blondes. This
is true. Yeah, dark people don't do well over there, which is weird. It's true.
Although Jade also has blonde hair. It's with the
when
dye
she wants to have blonde,
when she wants,
when she wants to have blonde hair, so you never
She
know.
has had blonde hair in the past.
She has, yes, that is correct. Depends on what her mood is that day. Although I can see Jade as a very interesting winner of the Rumble too, because that could work for her.
Yeah, totally.
Jade winning Rumble, but yeah, I'll go Tiffy for now, because I can definitely see Tiffy, a Tiffy Chelsea match somewhere down the road.
Yeah,
because Chelsea loves that U.S. title.
She does.
She does love that U.S. title.
It's her gimmick.
It is her gimmick. Moving along, the final match that we have on this card for this event. Trick Willie versus Ricky Sainz, because some reason they don't want to give us Carmelo versus Trick proper at a big time event. Seeing Ricky Sainz beat Trick Williams. Ricky Sainz, love him. I think his character is going to do wonders in like a couple of years. Like they're still like that nucleus of Trick and Mello and Ricky Sainz is really good right now on SmackDown.
Very talented.
Yeah.
SmackDown is definitely the talent show.
Yeah.
Raw is more the pomp and circumstance show.
Yeah. There's a lot of talent in that whole scene. They can do a lot of stuff. It still frustrates me that we don't get Trick and Mello a proper program, but that's fine. I think Ricky Sainz is going to be a good thing for him, but it's still Trick Williams.
Yeah, let me look at the graphic. He's just like, I'm not losing this shit. That TW stands for the winner.
It's true.
I just made it up on the spot. I don't know how I did that. Trick.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Trick's reaction is going to be in Saudi.
Because they're gonna start trying to whoop that Trick, and the prince is gonna be like, "How do they know?"
Yeah,
all the women run for the concession stands.
Yeah, it's Trick. Trick is good, but yeah, no, there's a lot of talent in that nucleus in that mid card on SmackDown. So it'll be really fun for a very long time as long as they keep them together. Yeah. The only thing missing, which I think they did on purpose. Imagine they put Ethan Page on SmackDown. They didn't, and I think they did that for a reason.
I think him and Trick, him and Ricky Sainz are too similar.
Understandable, and they are
very different wrestlers, very characters, but they're in terms of on the card and on their push, they're in the same position.
Yeah. Okay.
The other, I can't believe I fudged his name. Not Ricky Sainz, the other guy.
Who, Mello?
No, on Raw.
You have what that came in with Ethan Page? You mean Javon Evans?
Ethan Page.
Oh, okay.
So, Ethan Page going after the IC title. He's in the same position as Trick Williams going after the US title on SmackDown. You can't have those two on the same brand. But I think Ricky Sainz is better. Ethan Page, he gets very little reaction on Raw, unfortunately.
They're pairing him with Russo too, who doesn't really like a heat magnet. Like I like Ethan Page and Russo are kind of an interesting pairing, but I feel like Ethan Page is one of those people who can go out on his own and be fine.
Yeah, I agree. Like Ricky Sainz is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's in the right spot going up against Penta and in that kind of scene because he's always on TV. He's always doing something. Yeah. But it's just his character work is there. The wrestling work is fine. Like what he beat Dragon Lee on Monday with the head to the balls, which is pretty funny. Like he has it all there. He just needs that one thing to put it all together, and that's really just how the crowd reacts to him. The crowd just isn't doing their part right now.
Wow, what an idea, man! This man said, if they move Javon, Ethan Page, Joe Hendry to SmackDown, you have a new SmackDown 6.
Yeah, then who does Raw get? Like what? Fucking I almost said Jinder. Damian Priest, R-Truth, and Sami Zayn.
Oh, Damian Priest actually just
he's in AAA. I know he's at AAA.
He showed up in AAA. He's going to be doing double duty for a while. Probably, you know what it was? Because he's dating Lil Vice, and Lil Vice is a champion in AAA too. So
he's Puerto Rican. It's close enough.
Yeah, right. Happy Puerto Rican Day Parade. That being said, that is the first of the events. Again, Saturday, June 27th, 1 p.m. Eastern, because it's going to be afternoon. And I do believe, I didn't mention this, they are still going with the first hour on ESPN. And I do believe the first hour is both the Queen of the Ring and the King of the Ring final. Again, makes you believe Brock's showing up. Because if it's King of the Ring final is on ESPN, that's Brock Central.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I have high expectations for this. So I'm going to go a very strong 8.5. There's a lot of interesting finishes where I don't know where they're going to go, and it's pretty
Mhm.
interesting. Mainly the Jay and Oba. The Ricky and Trick is going to be a fantastic match. Tiffy and Jade's a come down, but that's okay.
I think
And
it's gonna be a
then,
fine match. It's
yeah,
really
it's gonna be a
interesting.
fine
Yeah.
match, but just compared to everything else, it's the lame duck.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great card. The crowd's gonna be hot. The wrestling's gonna be great. The outcomes are actually interesting, and there's stakes. So I know people like to poo-poo on this card in this event, but this is the best Night of Champions has been in since ever, like the past 2 or 3 years. But this how they've done it.
You know, I was kind of upset that King and Queen of the Ring didn't get their own pay-per-view like it did last year, or PLE like it did last year. But it's if you really look at it, Night of Champions and King and Queen of the Ring are kind of the same thing. So
Yeah.
it kind of, you can kind of just put them in there.
Different flavors of ice cream, but it's still ice cream.
Yeah, it's still ice cream. It's perfectly fine. I think it's okay. I'm not too excited for it, so I'm actually gonna go 7.5 for this one. Like, it's also because I know everything on the other cards. That's like I'm not as excited for this as I am for other things.
Yeah, that's fair.
On the
Yeah, I mean,
card.
when it comes to your wrestling priorities, this is not quite
Yeah.
up there.
It's not up there, but it's the only one that's not competing against anything else because it's on a Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday afternoon.
So it's kind of a smart booking move in that sense.
It's gonna wake up, order food, and watch.
Yeah. Moving on. The first event on Sunday at 4 p.m. from the Agganis Arena in Boston, Massachusetts is Slammiversary. Slammiversary is a late afternoon show on the East Coast, which is wild to think about. Will, myself, and Kay were at Slammiversary last year. We had a fantastic time. I am very surprised it did not come back to UBS. It was their, like at the time, their highest gate ever in the history of TNA.
Yeah.
Which is absurd. Again, I'm surprised they didn't come back. They decided to
Maybe
go
it's
to Boston.
booked. Maybe it's booked.
Maybe.
They did Bound for Glory in Lowell, so maybe they just liked something up there better.
Yeah, and that Bound for Glory was a fantastic. I'm going to put the preview of the card on the bottom here as we scroll. But Slammiversary has Mike Santana, who got the title again, versus Nick Nemeth. Knockouts champion Lei Ying Lee, formerly known as Xia Lee, versus Xia Brookside. Will Ultimate X is coming back.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Cedric versus Leon Slater versus Casey Navarro versus Frankie Kazarian because he just
Amazing Red
versus Amazing Red is back. Yes, Mr. Elegance of the Elegance brand and
Fabian
the worst
Eichner. What a throwback.
the worst tipper of all time. TNA Tag Team Championship ladder match. The System, who are the champions, versus the Hardys versus the Righteous. Knockouts Tag Team Championships. The Elegance brand, Dana Brooks Group, versus Rosemary's back and Allie. Here's the most interesting part of this card. Mustafa Ali, the TNA International Champion, is doing an open challenge. It's been rumored someone's showing up. Moose. No, Eddie Edwards is facing Moose. Eric Young is facing big-time upstart Ricky Sosa. AJ Francis is versus Elijah. That's your TNA Summerversary card. I'm interested to see. I've never watched Ultimate X, so I want to watch Ultimate X.
It's not as good as you want it to be. I'm gonna straight up with you. It's not as good as you think it's gonna be. It's weird. It's a weird match. You're like, why don't they just get a ladder?
I've never seen Ultimate X. I want to see the Hardys are in a ladder match
Again. They did that last year.
Why not? Yeah, with a really cool spot because they got the random the random stage ladder.
Yes.
So I want to see how Mike Santana does. They did the flip. Mike Santana and Nick Nemeth. It's kind of been brewing for a while. I've never really seen a Rosemary match. I know she's like the ghoulie girl of TNA, and Allie's obviously back as well. The Mustafa Ali Open Challenge. A lot of people are saying it's a former multi-time WWE champion showing up. I don't know who the Open Challenge is going to be.
Who got released recently?
I don't remember.
I also don't remember.
Mance believes Ultimate X is great live, and he also states that he was there for Ultimate X in 2010, MCMG versus Beer Money. He was in the Impact Zone.
God, the Impact Zone must have been a fucking time.
So yeah, again, this is 4 p.m., which is a surprising start time. But when you realize that later on in the night you have Forbidden Door, and then you have NXT Great American Bash, I can understand why we did it at this time.
Yeah.
So, and I should be back from my trip to Atlanta by the time this show starts.
It's pay-per-view too.
Yeah, which is a shame. Although I think they have their TNA Plus streaming package still, I believe.
I want to buy. I still need to log in. I can buy.
There you
it.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't used it in a while because I had to log in again. I'm like, I kind of feel bad.
Yeah.
But I still got it.
There you go. But yeah, Slammiversary happening this weekend as well. We will be predicting this off air because this is the event that I forgot was going on. I thought we had more time before Slammiversary, and I was sorely mistaken. That's why we're not going to do it right now, but we're just going to run through the card like we just did right now. But Slammiversary, Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Go check it out if you do have the time. We are going to move forward to Forbidden Door, AEW Forbidden Door, Sunday night, June 20th, 8 p.m. from San Jose, California. It is not just going to be an AEW and New Japan Forbidden Door. It is AEW, New Japan, CMLL, the rival to AAA, and Stardom, the all-female Japanese promotion. But we've seen the likes of Io Sky come from, Asuka, Kairi Sane.
Is that a shark fin?
Wait, what?
Are those shark fins in this graphic?
Oh, it is shark fins.
What? I was gonna say, what a cool graphic. But I'm looking at shark fins.
It is shark fins
in a vortex on a clock. What the fuck is that? Darby in a casket?
Darby Allin is also in a casket in that graphic.
What the fuck is going on in this graphic?
Someone had a lot of fun.
Fins.
Yeah, someone had a lot of fun because I think they're going to be in the place where the San Jose Sharks play.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, what AI concoction messed this up?
No, I think it was definitely on purpose. You know what it looks like? They were just like, you know what? I bet you it's somebody who likes Sharknado. And they wanted to do like a Sharknado-inspired thing.
Yeah, Mox looks like he's not enjoying this graphic.
I think he's enjoying it too much. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But yes, Forbidden Door, again, AEW is on fire. It might be the jewel of professional wrestling right now. Paul Heyman even commented on it. Paul Heyman was on Chris Van Vliet.
Good for him.
Actually, yeah.
I'm sure that was awesome.
Oh, yeah, it was. The quotes have just been coming out. But anywho, main event presumably is a steel cage match. MJF and the Don Callis family, Kyle Fletcher, Okada, Andrade, Mark Davis, and the Jet Kevin Knight versus the conglomeration, which is Mark Briscoe, Roddy Strong, Kyle O'Reilly of O'Reilly Auto Parts, Orange Cassidy, Konosuke Takeshita, and Darby Allin. A 12-person steel cage match. Only chaos can come from this. But when you have the heels, which is Team MJF, versus the faces, essentially Team Mark Briscoe, you go with the faces. In this much of a calamity of a match.
So much calamity.
MJF isn't even part of a Don Callis family. He's just using them so he can get rid of Mark Briscoe, who's been being a pain in his ass.
God, why does my God, I forget who at the top left.
Roddy. That's Andrade.
No, the other side. Roddy Strong.
Roddy Strong
looks like CM Punk.
Like if he went on hard time, CM Punk.
Yeah. Kyle O'Reilly, this looks miserable. He just looks like he's not happy. He misses cool Kyle.
I don't miss cool Kyle.
I'm gonna go with MJF and the Callis family.
Okay, I do love the Don Callis family also because I'm a big fan of Don Callis. I think he's fantastic as a character. But I'm gonna go with the Team Briscoe and the conglomeration of them. So yeah, it's going to be absolute calamity. This is my one gripe with AEW in and of itself. There are way too many factions.
So many factions. Are there more factions or title belts?
That's a good question. That is, I'm gonna do some research on that, but it might be tied. It might be tied. But that is a very good question. But yeah, there's only calamity that's going to come from this. It's probably going to be fun calamity, but calamity nonetheless. So let's go to the Owen Hart final matches. The winner of these will get a World Championship title match at All In. What we thought was going to happen is going to happen. Swerve versus Will Ospreay for the Owen Hart Cup final. The winner will go to Wembley Stadium to get a title to get a shot at the AEW World title. it's going to be Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
This
but
match
no
is going to
question.
be this match is going to be amazing though. This match is going to be an absolute barn burner of a match. It's just it's too easy to book, which makes me scared.
Yeah, it makes too much sense.
Yeah, but I'm still going to go with it. I still go for the fact of Will Ospreay's on what, year 3 of his contract that they gave him a boatload of money for.
Probably sounds about right.
Time for it to pay off.
Time doesn't exist. I know.
Yeah, time time for it to pay off.
ROI, Ricky.
Yeah,
Return on investment.
yeah. No, this is definitely a Will Ospreay thing. Their face off on Dynamite last week was really really good. They tied in all their stuff from last year and injuries and where were you, and the fact that Swerve and Will Ospreay teamed up to beat the Death Riders. Now Will Ospreay's training with the Death Riders. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's real interesting because everybody's like, "Will, they broke your neck. Now you're training with them to help fix your neck." Like,
Yeah,
what are you
no,
doing?
that math checks out. It's wrestling math.
Yeah, wrestling. Yeah, what are you doing? And they hinted that maybe Will Ospreay gets a little heelish, but who knows? It is going to be interesting. This match is going to be fantastic. Let's move on to the Owen Hart Women's Final, which I got half of this right on a whim. Mercedes Moné, looking to be the first ever 2-time winner of the Owen Hart Cup, going up against Maya World, who surprisingly beat Athena. Now, what I know of Maya World is not much. I know she's in Ring of Honor. She's in Ring of Honor. She was pretty much essentially an understudy of Athena. She ends up beating Athena to make it to the finals to go up against the essentially defending champion, Mercedes Moné, who was the surprise entrant after Willow Nightingale got eliminated due to health
this
reasons.
goes, fun fact, neither of these women were in the tournament when it began.
You're correct.
Love that for them.
Because Maya World also was a replacement for Saray, who was coming from Stardom. Saray also was an NXT person that they never got off the ground with, and so she left, went back to Stardom. So yeah, this is interesting. They're playing on the fact that, and I guess they got permission to do that. Maya World had a brother who just passed away like 2 weeks ago.
Oof.
So they're using that in her promos to make her very baby faces. Mercedes is going with this for the second time, and if you do the same thing with Mercedes over again and don't have her pay off by winning the goddamn thing, then why did you do this in the first place?
Yeah, Mercedes.
Yeah, it's Mercedes.
She's gonna heal her way over this woman's brother's corpse.
Honestly, she probably would have if they gave her the opportunity.
Sorry for your loss.
It's the same thing with Will Ospreay. You gave her how much money?
Yeah. Right.
And the only thing she hasn't won is the title.
She's won everything else.
Yeah. Let's do the payoff now. Let's get this money back. Maya in the upset. I don't know. Like I get the sympathy, but like I don't know. Mercedes is too strong of a person to do that, and they're also trying to make Thekla a lot more heelish, as we'll talk about a little bit more coming up. Also, well, not coming up, but in a little bit. But moving along here, a match that ironically that they said has never happened on AEW TV, and I don't know if it actually happened in New Japan as well, because I think Sabre was a little bit too young. This is a truly forbidden door type of match. Kenny Omega versus Will's favorite athlete, Zack Sabre Jr. Again, in a match that has never really occurred ever, I think, at least on AEW TV. I don't think it also happened in New Japan on this one. So this is interesting because it's styles make fights. Zack Sabre has a very technically great is what entertainment value is lacking with Zack Sabre Jr. And Kenny Omega is Kenny Omega.
Not boring, exciting.
Yeah. All right.
Entertaining.
So Frets is confirming that it did happen in Japan. I don't know who won that one, but thank you, Frets, for that.
I'm going Kenny.
It's funny, we met Zack Sabre. Remember we met Sabre?
Yeah, we did. Very nice guy.
Very,
It was,
yeah,
it
very
was
friendly.
hot in that building.
Yeah, very friendly man. Versus Kenny. This is a hard one for me because you remember it's not just AEW, it's New Japan, it's CMLL, and Stardom. So there's going to be representation, but you want to have at least somebody from each promotion win. Theoretically. You can't be like AEW, what they did to TNA Impact at the time and just railroad them. I made a choice here too. I forgot because I was looking at it earlier. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm gonna go Kenny too, then. Because Sabre showed up last year as the IWGP champion. When he put on a good show, but I'll go Kenny on this one. Yep, Mance is also going Kenny, so we're also going to go with Kenny. All right. That is a difficult one to pick. But moving along, speaking of Thekla, the AEW Women's Championship is on the line. She's defending her title against Stardom Starlight Kid. She is a perfect mix of essentially Lucha Libre, obviously with the tiger mask, and as well as hard-hitting Japanese strong style. Thekla has been on a bit of a run. So as the story goes, Thekla joined AEW after quote-unquote getting fired from Stardom for being quote-unquote too aggressive. And so
in a combat sport?
Right. And so Thekla has recently in the past month been on the warpath, like trying to invade Stardom shows, spitting on the Stardom logo whenever she gets a chance. And Starlight Kid is like, I'm going to defend the honor and I'm going to take the AEW Women's Championship to Stardom. I don't believe any of that's happening. I think Thekla wins this. Makes her look heelish as hell to go up against whomever at All In.
Never go against a Claw.
Yeah, Thekla's fun. I like her character. I like her look. I like how she does things. She's kind of wild, but she does well for herself. When she won the championship, people were like, "What?" And she's paying off. She's paying off quite well. Another interesting match we got here. Jon Moxley is putting his AEW Continental Championship on the line against Bandito, who is still the Ring of Honor champion. This came to fruition literally last week. Moxley and the Death Riders in a tag team match against Brody King, and Bandito. Bandito approached Jon Moxley after the match, being like, "I want to face you." He's like, "No, but I want your title on the line." And that's how this match came to be.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. I like the idea. Moxley did just win the Continental Championship very recently. In the last several months. It wasn't at Double or Nothing, but it was before that. I like Bandito, and I'm going to go Bandito. Bandito wins when Bully Ray runs into the crowd. Stop it, man. Did you hear about this, Sideberg?
No.
Bully Ray pretty much is like on Bust Up and said like he doesn't like Moxley's character in AEW and Death Rise. He doesn't think they've done really anything for AEW, and he kind of has a point. But he also is like, you know what? He's like, I bet you I could beat Jon Moxley up in real life.
I don't know about that.
So there's that. But I'm gonna go with Bandito here. I have a feeling that Bandito's due for something outside of holding a Ring of Honor championship that he never actually defends.
Yeah, AEW can't win everything. So yeah, I'll go with you. I'll go with Bandito.
Yeah. Do you remember when we saw Bandito and he was super young? He was at that the G1 climax.
No, I remember being there, but I couldn't tell you what he did.
Yeah, because the only thing that we always remember, it almost made Josh Byrne never revive Bloodsport. Stop it, man. The only thing we remember is that someone attacked Bret Hart, and that took away from the entire show. And
yeah,
I think
Enzo and Cass.
Enzo and Cass got kicked out of MSG. So there was that. But no, Bandito's always been a fun time. Give him the Continental title. Let's see what he does with it. It's probably gonna be Mox, but who knows? Moving on. Who knew would they be so far down in the card? We have the AEW World Tag Team Championships, Cage and Cope versus the Dogs. The Dogs are just a sub faction of this faction that no one knows about anymore called the Bullet Club. they're still around. So yeah, these are the dogs. Very young pups, essentially going up against the old guard. And with AEW returning to Toronto in the very near future, it's gonna be Cajun Cope.
Yeah. God, Edge looks so fucking old, dude.
He's been wrestling for 30 years.
I know. Yeah, he debuted in 97. Late
Yeah.
97 or early 98. I think it was early. No, it was early
Christian
98.
somehow doesn't really age that poorly.
Yeah. Not as bad.
Not as bad, but time is the enemy of all of us at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna go Cajun Cope here. They just won a Double or Nothing. They're really hot right now. This is kind of like this is the final run. I don't see them winning tag titles after this.
God, man, so I don't want to talk about it. The Hardy Boys and Cajun Cope could be tag champs of major American companies in 2026.
Yes.
Dude, wrestling cannot get away from the fucking Attitude Era. They will not let it die.
Pretty much. But yeah, we're gonna go Cajun Cope here. They're doing good work. Moving on, because it's not an AEW event without the Young Bucks, folks. So the Young Bucks are in a three-way tag match against El Sky Team from CMLL. Remember CMLL, I guess, one of them's a CMLL champion, and versus Unbound Company, who are clearly from New Japan, judging by their renders, like those are New Japan faces. I'm honestly I don't care for Young Bucks. Never really have too much, to be honest. I was just like the fact that the team is called El Sky Team because apparently there's no word for Sky Team. So I'm going El Sky Team. This is just a fun pick for me.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of going to lean towards them too. Mance, what are you thinking? I need to be told what to do. I'll go with the New Japan team.
Unbound Company?
Yeah.
Okay. Mance says...
Yeah, Mance says the Bucks.
Young Bucks beat the Random Schmucks. I'm still going with El Sky Team. Because again, you need... All these companies need to have someone who wins. And you're going Unbound Co.
Yes.
But I've never seen, because I've been very... I'll have to ask Mr. Wild P about Unbound Co. and what he knows about them. All right. So the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship, because if there's going to be a title, it's going to be from IWGP because they have a championship for freaking everything. Shota Umino versus Pac, and Pac is in no way, shape, or form have any right to go for this, and he's just I'm just gonna call it right now. He's jobbing. Shota Umino is going to win.
Yeah, obviously. Pac, this looks like Timothy Chalamet went on a bender.
And also did roids.
Yes, a lot of steroids.
Lots and lots of steroids for him.
He is a bastard. God.
There's still a long pause in the announcement of him.
I love it. I love
it. You're like, do you know how much you hated your gimmick in WWE to just be called a bastard for the rest of your career?
Yeah. I need a match with him and X-Pac, and it's just like
Pac versus X-Pac.
Yeah, they fight over the X.
The battle of the Pacs.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I actually kind of want to see that. That'd be really, really fucking funny. The final match that we have so far in the card, because remember, this is 10 matches. AEW is due for like 3 more. Unfortunately.
Why are we still going? When you said 30, I should have known. Oh yeah, half of those are AEW.
Yeah, so this is going to be on the buy-in. This is going to be in the pre-show. Divine Dominion, Mega Bane, and I want to say it's not Persephone. I forgot who it is. As our tag team champions, going up against Thunder Rosa because she's doing something again versus Olympia. They really do not know what to do with Thunder Rosa. Versus Olympia.
She's gonna win.
Who? Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I'm going Divine Dominion.
That's what I'm going with.
What? Which one? Thunder Rosa?
Yep, Thunder Rosa.
Okay, so you're going for the title change on the pre-show?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, cool. Cool. Perfectly fine with that. What do we say? What's Mance say here? Crossbane. That's Megan Bane and Lena Cross. That's what it is. Thank you, Mance. That is Megan Bane's tag team partner. But that is all we know of so far. If we have other matches for AEW Forbidden Door, they'll probably be there. So, how do you think this is going to be, Will? In my opinion, I think this is going to be the best card of the weekend.
Yeah, probably. It's just too long, man. Too many.
That's the 8. That's always 8. They don't know how to condense. They don't know how to condense in any way, shape, or form. But for me, I'm going to give this. I'm going to go 8.5. I think.
I'll go 7.5. Too
Okay.
long. Too long.
Yeah, I understandable. But I think their big matches are going to hit. Like, I think Kenny and Zack Sabre is going to be naturally a dream match. Swerve and Will Ospreay will probably be the best match of the weekend.
I don't doubt that the big match is going to hit. I just have doubts that the smaller matches are not going to be boring. And it's just like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's going to drag the show down.
Yeah, I get that. I get that a lot. So let's see. Now, moving on to the final of the 4 events, we have the NXT Great American Bash coming from Orlando, aka the PC, at 7 p.m. So it's going to start an hour before AEW's Forbidden Door. And this one is interesting, Will, because it's going to be for the first time ever on the CW. But we also know that ESPN partnered with CW Sports, so you'll probably be able to see this on ESPN Unlimited as well.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is going to be interesting, Mark. You should be able, again, you're guaranteed to watch on the CW, but I'm going to try it. I should be back by then from my trip. I'm going to try to see if I can also watch this on ESPN Unlimited as well. As NXT goes, as NXT just started as we're recording on a Tuesday right now, most of his card is filled out. This is probably going to be the shortest number of matches that we're going to go through tonight. Just ending on an easy one, Will. So the NXT World title is on the line. Tony D, Will's former favorite wrestler.
God, look at him.
Oh, yeah, he's grown up now.
He looks great.
He's grown up now. Versus Naruku, who is formerly known as Evil from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he is also the husband of Io Sky.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
There we go, Jazz. There we go, Jazz. There we go, Jazz. 3-2 Yankees. Sorry.
Tell Boone that Jazz can have all the candy he wants.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Talk about stupid controversy. Like, talk about fucking stupid. That's how you know baseball is in a boring cycle right now. Yeah, I'm going Tony D. My man. Look at that beard.
Yeah, I'm going Tony D as well.
He's got the eyes of Rollins and the beard of Elias.
It's like he's their love child.
Yeah, gorgeous.
But yeah, no. Naruko just got here. He's still trying to get used to it, but him going against Tony D and getting a world title shot this early is always a good sign. That means they have faith in him, but I doubt Evil is going to take that title real quickly.
Wait, what's his name?
Naruku.
It's like
Naraku.
It's like someone told Shawn Michaels, no, it's Naruto.
No, yeah, he didn't want to. I don't know if he has the rights to Evil from New Japan.
How do you copyright the word evil?
I don't know.
Like, there's some things you can't copyright.
You'd be surprised. I mean, WWE copyrights all their stuff. Or maybe he might have been forced to get a name change.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. 2/3 of the Axis powers having a match at the Great American Bash.
When you put it like that.
Actually, Naruko is a character from Inuyasha. Is that true? Huh,
I don't know what Inuyasha is.
It's an anime.
I figured. I put that much together.
It's an anime. I do have access to Crunchyroll. Maybe it's one of those ones I should start watching. But yeah, I'm still going Tony D here.
I need full access to Crunchyroll. I only have part access to Crunchyroll.
Thank my boss for giving me full access. And to that, she also has my movie digital library. So even exchange.
Very nice.
Great. So you're going Tony D, right, Will?
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the next match on the card again that we know of so far, because NXT might add some more. Lola Vice putting her title on the line against Kendall Gray. Kendall Gray is pretty much everybody's little darling right now.
Cute as a button. Got a new one.
She is cute as a button. She is very, very cute as a button. She, yes, I will watch Inuyasha.
I gotta Google this thing. What the fuck is Inuyasha?
It's an anime.
I know. I love anime. I've just never heard of it.
Kendall Gray is a former Evolve champion. She's done really well. She has a legitimate amateur wrestling background. She's picked up the professional wrestling thing really well. I just think there's more skin on the bones of Lola Vice. Kalani Jordan, that's the name that I was messing up before. But I think Kalani Jordan might also fiddle with this as well. But I'm going to go with Lola Vice as of right now. I don't think Kendall Gray is not there yet.
Oh, it's on Hulu. Yeah, Lola. Look at her.
Yeah.
She's a star.
That they finally pulled the trigger on, because remember she kept on getting in championship matches and kept losing. I was like, can we stop having her lose? I mean, Kendall Gray is also falling into that problem as well. Like she has gotten multiple opportunities, and she does keep losing them. But also, there's the benefit that she's stupid young.
God, this show.
As well, so she'll
Oh,
be there
I
for-
have heard of this Inuyasha.
Inuyasha.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I just never
Mhm.
actually watched it. It looks fucking wild.
Oh, Inuyasha was on Adult Swim in the 2000s. Thank you to Kwan.
Got it.
Yeah. So there we go. NXT Women's title. Moving on this card, we have the North American Championship. Miles Bourne, aka Mr. Stephanie Vaquer, as we know of currently, versus his former running mate and former, I think, Olympian Tavion Heights, who is just kind of coming into his own as a character. But Miles Bourne is just kind of more established. Miles Bourne is also like pretty much a blonde Randy Orton with his entire moveset.
He looks
And
like
is
him.
good.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, wait till you see like his trunks and everything.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's so Randy. I just like Miles Bourne more. Tavion Heights' character annoys me as of right now. So I'm gonna go Miles Bourne. I also just like Miles Bourne a lot more. I'm also jealous of Miles Bourne as well.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
I'm going with the other guy because fuck Miles Bourne. No one's that lucky.
And he's legally deaf too, actually, Miles Bourne.
Good.
Which is it's great because when he won the North American Championship, his new shirt was "Can you hear me now?"
That's funny.
I was like, that's really awesome. He has a hearing aid, man's Jesus. Miles wins. Good job. All right, so the final match, well, we made it, and actually pretty good timing.
Yeah, we did make a really good time.
Yeah. You know, I was just like, we cannot harp on all of these matches. Like, we just gotta go. Saquon Sugars versus Dion Lennox. This is a battle of former best friends turned enemies. Tale as old as time.
Saquon Sugars, dude, that is named Taquan makes up for Discord.
No, but he probably will now. But you said it.
Taquan Sugars.
Saquon Sugars versus Dion Lennox. They were a part of. I totally forgot the faction's name. Why am I blanking on them right now? They were essentially they're Mustafa's faction, but better. Remember Mustafa's faction? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, they were that faction, but better. But they kicked Saquon Sugars out against Dion Lennox. So this is a battle of redemption. It was Dark State. There we go. It was Dark State was the name. Dark State also went on, fought at Slammiversary last week. That's the match we left to go get a picture with AO.
Yes.
That's the match we went outside. Like, oh, let's go get a picture with AO.
Worth it.
Yeah, very much worth it. So this is a battle of redemption, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go Saquon Sugar since he's the scoring person that they kicked out of the group.
Mhm.
And I don't know what they do after Darkseid because Darkseid was kind of not as dominant as they should have been. Are you flipping a coin here, Will?
Fuck yeah, I am. How do you go against Shaquan Sugars? What a name.
Saquon Sugars, yeah. So we're both going with the Sugar Man.
Sugar
As-
Man.
Booker T called him the Sugar Man.
That's appropriate.
Yeah. Oh, that's also good. That is also a very good analysis. Hood Black versus Suburban Black.
Yeah, that is very. That is. Yeah, the other guy does look very suburban black. He has a white man cut his hair.
It's a very good Caesar with a one on the side, I think. A dark Caesar with a one on the side, I think, is his render. But as of right now, that is all the matches of this weekend and on the card for Great American Bash. I'm probably, again, NXT's got a lot of talent that hasn't really been experienced in the limelight yet because they just got gutted by WWE.
Yeah.
Currently. So I'm gonna go low here. I'm gonna go 7 for them for this PLE.
I agree. I'm gonna go 7 as well. NXT hasn't. I don't know. NXT seems very different since they got gutted.
They got gutted. It's one of those like they lost a lot of their women. And some of them rightfully so. Like, what the hell else are you gonna do with JC Jane?
Yeah.
You know, or Sol Ruka if you're not going to give her a title, which I thought they were going to run with her with. But yeah, but you have Kendall Gray now, and so they have these. They'll have all this stuff. This will be the most seen show of the weekend. Yes, because it's going to be on public TV. You don't have to technically pay for it. You can find a CW on more households than any other television station in America. So this will be the most seen. So in that instance, it's a win for NXT. It's very much an easy win for NXT. But as the quality of a match will go, or the matches will go, it's going to go to Forbidden Door. With that being said, I don't think we've forgotten ever. We've gone through every major American promotion.
So many promotions.
Yeah,
they have been promoted.
They have been. Every major American promotion has a major show this weekend. TNA with their second biggest show of the year in Slammiversary. WWE, NXT by default. AEW, one of their premier shows, Forbidden Door. Although we can discuss, like, does Forbidden Door really even matter anymore?
No.
You know, I would rather them do. Yeah. I would rather them do, like, I don't know, War of the Worlds, even though it's a Ring of Honor thing. But
it was a cool gimmick that's just not.
Because there's only one Forbidden Door, but they haven't opened yet, and that's going to take forever.
It's not going to happen.
It's never going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, which is a shame, but
it would be really cool.
It would also probably be like the highest gate of all time. Like, that's a stadium show at that point.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. It's just, I mean, the reason why it's not something like, oh, wrestling, they don't like each other. No, it's the money. How are they going to divvy up the money? That's why it will never happen.
How do you get the split?
Yeah, and you don't. That's why it's not going to happen, because WWE be like, hey, how about we don't?
Yeah, because you know it's because TKO and company are going to want to jack everything up, and Tony Khan's like, I'm already a billionaire. Why? You know. So I doubt they're gonna. It'll be like, where are they gonna do it? It's a where too. It's not even like why, but it's a where. Like, where do you do something that big?
Oh man, Madison Square Garden.
Not enough people.
Dude, they were charging how many thousands of dollars for those Knicks tickets?
Yeah. You bet the only way they would do a WWE versus AEW Forbidden Door, which then again, because like it wouldn't be just WWE versus AEW, because now WWE has AAA, AEW has CMLL. Yeah, like it becomes like a big thing.
Yeah,
you know,
be like, God.
The only way you would do something of that magnitude, it would have to be 2 nights.
Yes,
you'd have to load the cards on both nights so that every promotion gets an equal share. You'd almost you could probably get a sell. I could guarantee that they'll probably get a sellout both nights. Yeah, because it's just so goddamn big.
I'm trying to think what's like the biggest stadium in America. Is it Dallas? Well, not including college football.
Not including college,
because I know college football is the biggest, but they sit on bleachers.
They sit on bleachers, which it would not work.
So what? In Dallas, the Cowboys.
Dallas, because they can expand. Yeah, it would have to be Dallas.
It would have to be Dallas.
It would have to be Dallas. And I'll do it because I love Dallas. Dallas is so much fun.
Because they did what 100,000 in one night at WrestleMania gimmicked.
Yeah,
you could do that again. You could do 100,000 for that kind
of
show.
Easy.
Both nights.
Easy money. Dallas would probably be the perfect spot. The weather's great. The food's fantastic. It would be like our World Cup where we like see our rival people like, oh my God, you're awesome. Let's have some food.
And it would just be like, who would stream it?
That's
ESPN, true. HBO, like that's some of the reason why I think would never happen. There's too much corporate you pay me.
It's not even HBO anymore. It's going to be Paramount in like a year.
True. Even worse. Like there's too much you pay me for any of this to actually happen. Because it's not like, oh, they just don't want to cross promote with wrestling. No, it's the money.
It's the money. It's the money and the legality.
It's the corporate money in the ownership. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because they could make a shit ton of money, but they make more money going to Saudi Arabia by themselves to put on a lesser show.
Yeah,
we've reached a point in capitalism where the best product doesn't make the most money anymore.
That's correct. That is 1,000% correct,
and that's a damn shame.
It is. You know, the invisible hand has really just is got chopped off.
Yeah,
for the most part. But yeah, no, it's a crazy time to be a wrestling fan. It's going to be a long weekend for myself, and just for wrestling in general. So, with that being said, let's get to the post show. Triller. You know what? It might work.
Like unless they did a deal where they could all stream it on their own platforms. Like you could do a Paramount, ESPN,
like a simulcast thing.
Yeah, TNA subscription. They could.
You could.
There's no reason why you can't. You just need a lot of production trucks.
Yeah.
You would just split the feeds, really.
You'd split the feeds, yeah.
Because you would use WWE's camera crew because they're the best. And
yeah, the main feed,
split the feed to all
the main feed would have to be sent to the other feeds.
Yeah, and like you need to pay WWE to probably split those feeds.
Yeah,
it'd probably be a fat fee for that.
Freds, why did you say tout? Stop it. We do not talk about tout anymore.
I forgot about tout it out. Oh my god, Frets, what a deep pull.
Tout was really.
It streams live on Reddit. Play nice. It's gonna be It's Twitter Spaces.
Twitter Spaces.
What was that other one? It was like audio only. The like Grassroots or something. Hangout. I forget what it was called. It was like Twitter Spaces, but it was like you go in and you just anyone can be there. It's like audio only platforms.
I don't remember.
God, there was like 2019. I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I don't remember at all. I don't know. It's gonna bother me. I'll figure it out. Probably on my
Clubhouse.
Well, okay, Clubhouse.
Wow, I just pulled that out of my ass. Clubhouse. Oh my god, I'm so glad that didn't work. I was like, this is so fucking stupid. This is just a podcast with extra steps.
Good point. Good point. Oh man, yeah. Yeah. Twitter Spaces was like early KOTR.
No, that was Facebook Live.
Yeah. No, but we did. I mean, we kind of had to share one mic when we first started.
2 mics. You and Dave shared one.
That's true. Yeah. And then I had, since I brought my own mic.
Yes. Yeah, your DJ mic.
Yeah,
MC mic.
My MC mic. Yeah,
MC
and then
mic.
we got a wireless mic, so I just have a random mic hanging around my apartment somewhere.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah, 10 years ago. Can you believe it?
No, I can't. It hurts my head.
Neither can I. It's in the intro. But yeah. With that being said, let's get the show on the road. Let's get the fuck out of here. Because we've got a lot of wrestling to watch. I've got a wedding to do. I've got a flight to catch in little over 12 hours.
Nice.
So yeah. So it means I have a lot of editing to do tonight as well. So with that being said, folks, ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 447, Tout Atlanta. I am your host, King Ricky Rose. You can find me at Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets, BIGZ Ambassador Biggs. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR_podcast across all social media platforms. Like, share, subscribe, leave us a 5-star review. The links to that are in the description below or in the QR code right next to me, which also includes a link to some of our fantastic merch. Our Pride merch is still on sale, and our celebration of the Knicks winning merchandise sale is still on. Use code Knicks at checkout for 20% off your entire order. Anything from our shop, including our Pride merch. And if you're listening to us, make sure you're listening to us on Wrestle Addict Radio, the cure for the common wrestling podcast, and follow Wrestle Addict Radio socials at addict_wrestle on Twitter and at Wrestle Addict Radio, all one word, everywhere else. Again, links to that are in the description below or also in the QR code in this video. Will Tarashok.
Hip, hip, hooray, go Yankees.
Nice.
Short and simple.
There we go. Yes, just kind of like the show. When we come back, maybe next week, maybe I'll take a break because there's a lot of freaking wrestling to go, and I'll actually be able to stay in my place for less than 2 days. We're going to talk about Slammiversary and Night of Champions and Forbidden Door and NXT Great American Bash. There is just a lot going on. There's a lot we're going to have to do with the dust settling. Who knows who's going to show up where? It's a crazy time right now for a midsummer wrestling revival at this point with all the things going on. But we're going to try to make sense of it all and start preparing towards the end of the summer, the biggest party of the summer, and going to and talking about All In at the end of the summer. So until next time, folks, goodbye, good night. We'll see you soon. Enjoy wrestling this weekend. I'll be doing the wedding. Not Slacks, though, because fuck you, Slack.
Slack getting married. That's fine.
Yeah, right. Could you imagine? We'll see you next week or whatever. See ya. Love you, Slack. This has been a Wrestle Addict Radio branded podcast. You know, I now have a picture of, I have this visual right now. I may never fly again after Kay's wedding. I have a visual right now of Slack getting married, but it's just like Gerard Way. Like guy liner and everything. Like just totally emotional.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How far is that flight to
Atlanta? 2.5.
That's it?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's not bad. And I'm also not complaining because I didn't pay for it.
Flying out of JFK?
JFK, yeah.
JFK. Yeah.
Straight.
Delta?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, straight. It's a nonstop both ways.
Yeah,
so no
nice.
layovers.
Delta's nice. Delta's nice. I like Delta flights.
And Atlanta's Delta.
Delta's hub. Yeah.
Yep, Atlanta's Delta's hub. So
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's really quick. I was gonna say like what games you be playing on the flight, but 2.5 hours.
I can play some games.
You bringing your handheld?
Absolutely, I'm bringing my handheld.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Bringing my handheld. I'm in the middle of I'm in the process of reading the Iliad and the Odyssey.
Interesting. The movie's gonna be dope. I hope.
Yeah, I'm seeing it in IMAX with some friends. So I kind of want to get a handle of reading it, even though it's a really annoying read. It's not necessarily difficult. It's annoying.
It is annoying because it's not written like plain English. It's like worse than Shakespeare.
I can read Shakespeare. That's not a problem. Yeah. But it's you know what it is? It's a lot of fluff.
Yeah.
That's how it's written. I'm just like, let's get to the point.
We read it in high school, or I was supposed to read it in high school.
Which one, the Iliad or the Odyssey?
I don't think the same thing.
Two different books. The Iliad comes before the Odyssey. Iliad is like the fight. The Odyssey.
Oh yeah, Iliad is just like it ends like in the Trojan War, right? Isn't the Iliad end? The Iliad ends with the death of Achilles, which is like the middle of the war. And the Odyssey is everything after the war.
Yeah.
I always thought I thought the Iliad was like the Odyssey included. It was both.
It's technically two different books.
Technically two different books. Yeah. So no, we read. Did we read both? No, we read both because Ajax is in the Iliad.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, and he fucking kills all the cattle, thinking there was. And then they thought they were cattle, and it turns out it was like his kids, and he kills himself. You're like, damn, Ajax, they did you dirty.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing of the Iliad and the Odyssey, well, not the Iliad so far. God, the Greek gods are messy.
Yeah, dude, it's like whole war is just them fucking with each other.
Pretty much.
They're all just dicks, dude. Like, that's why I like the Troy, the movie Troy, because it's just the story of the Trojan War without the gods.
Yeah.
And then Brad Pitt's just Achilles. That movie is fucking amazing.
Yeah, the Greek gods are the messiest people ever.
Yeah, did you watch if you want a good anime on Netflix, Blood of Zeus?
Oh.
Yeah, it's just Greek gods fucking it's just Zeus gets horny, Hera gets pissed.
Yeah, that's pretty much the story of the Greek gods.
That's season 1, and it's kind of evolves from there. Then season 3 is like Titans. We're doing Titans now. And it's like it's 3 quick seasons, it's very good. It's very bloody at times. Yeah, Netflix has really good animes, actually.
I did not know that.
Hell's Paradise is incredible. Season 2 is on Crunchyroll, though.
Gotcha.
It's new. Blue Eye Samurai is dope. What am I watching right now? Sword Guy. I'm watching Sword Guy. It's weird.
That sounds.
It's like it's like demonic swords.
Gotcha.
Onimusha is pretty good. It's okay. And then I took a detour. I'm watching Afro Samurai.
That's a hell of a detour.
I'm like, it's only 5 episodes. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah, so get this. So New York Comic Con finally listed people who are showing up. Like celebrities appearances.
Talk about Fanatics Fest instead. Who's on the docket?
You want Fanatics Fest or you want Comic Con?
No, I saw Fanatics Fest. Give me Comic Con.
The biggest name that they've gotten so far is Hayden Christensen. Well, Kay loves Hayden Christensen.
I know he's had a revival with Ahsoka and the Obi-Wan show, which good for him. He deserved only a good portion of the hate he got for the prequels.
And then Ian McDiarmid.
Oh, Palpy.
Palpy's showing up, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hayden Ian McDiarmid. There's a couple of other ones. Frank Miller's always goddamn there.
Yeah.
Frank Miller's fine. A lot of Smallville cast.
Interesting. Well, Supergirl comes out like what, this weekend? Next weekend?
It's this weekend. So it's funny. So Charles's wedding is Friday in the evening. So Charles and I are getting up early to watch a 10 a.m. Supergirl.
That's hilarious. Before his wedding.
Yep.
It's like all the girls are getting ready. We're going to see a movie.
Pretty much. She's like, we have nothing else to do. We have nowhere to be for a while. We can just go see it.
That's hilarious. God, I love being a man. It's so easy. You just wake up and put on pants.
Oh, BD Wong is going to be there.
Who?
The Asian scientist from Jurassic Park.
Oh, Dr. Wu.
Yeah, the bastard. That's pretty much the reason that the whole thing goes to shit, anyways.
It's funny because he actually dies in the book, the first book. Dr. Wu dies, so this piece of shit isn't supposed to be here.
Yeah,
actually, Hammond dies in the book too, which is deserved.
Yes, it's very deserved when you realize how much of a piece of crap he is. Yeah.
Did you ever read the Jurassic Park books?
No, it's on my list of things. Like I want to get. So does Ian Malcolm. I do want to get Jamie Kennedy showing up.
No, Malcolm is in the second book.
In the Lost World.
Yeah, Lost World. Malcolm lives.
It's on my like Barnes and Noble wish list because I do have like I want to collect like the classics of my time.
Michael Crichton is an incredible writer. This rest in peace, Michael Crichton. But read both of them. The first one is pretty close to the movie. The second one is completely different. Not even close. And then Congo is really good. There's a few other ones. What else do I have over there? Michael Crichton. I forget.
Didn't they make a movie out of Congo?
Yes, they did. It wasn't good.
Wasn't like Bad Gorilla? Was the talking gorilla? Bad Gorilla bad? Or am I thinking of a different Congo?
That might be a different Congo. But there is a gorilla in Congo. And he does he's really good at that science fiction. He's a science fiction author.
So it's like the guy who did Project Hail Mary, Andrew Weir.
Yes,
he's really good. Oh, Matthew Lillard showing up to Comic-Con.
Nice.
Matthew Lillard's amazing. Melissa Fumero.
Pirate Latitude, his last book. Okay, I'll look that one up.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Crichton, God, he's so good. He's so good.
I know you know who Melissa Fumero is. You ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine? She's there.
No, I don't know her.
She's cool. There are a lot of artists really get booked early because they don't have. Peter Weller is showing up. Nice. RoboCop, baby.
Dude, pick up the RoboCop game if you can get it. The game is fucking wild. The video, it's incredible. You're just a walking tank, RoboCop, just blasting people away.
Scott Snyder is there because Scott Snyder's always goddamn there. Skeet Ulrich, which I forgot what he was famous for. Oh, Steve Downs is going to show up, and I'm really excited about that.
Who's Steve Downs?
He's the voice of Master Chief.
Oh, nice.
I'm very excited for Steve Downs.
Finish the fight.
Pretty much, especially Wayne. Speaking of Jurassic Park, Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight, Newman.
Yeah, yep, Newman. Wayne Knight's gonna be there. This is just the early call. Right now, they're gonna add more and more people.
Fucking Newman.
Fucking Newman. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for college football to come out, the video game.
Yeah, it comes out on PC too.
It's for the first time ever. Yeah,
first time ever. Because McLeod was like, I gotta buy this shit.
Yeah, well, you would like, because you would like. I think you would like Dynasty Mode this year. So what they did was, as Dynasty Mode, they give you a budget.
Oh Jesus!
And it's a budget for everything. It's for your coach, for the hire coaches.
Yeah, it's everything.
To NIL players and to upgrade facilities.
Yeah, MVP Baseball did that. They called it owner mode.
And then you get a certain amount of budget. It's like in-game currency. There's no real like monetary value.
Yeah.
But you have to do it to upgrade your facilities, pay to get like NIL money. It's NIL money to recruit people and also NIL money to keep the players on your roster.
Oh, Jesus.
So they start at one salary, they're expected to make more.
Yeah, because as they get better.
Yes, and then you also have...
You got to pay them more to make them not go to the NFL.
Pretty much. You also have AD expectations. So your assistant, like your athletic director, like, I want you to accomplish these 3 things in like a whatever certain time frame.
Yeah, NBA 2K had something like that, and like they're in like my GM mode.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's getting really gamesy over there. And I'm really excited about it.
That is cool.
Yeah,
I haven't played a football game in Madden 09.
You can play a college football dynasty and not actually play a game. You can just recruit and do all the other stuff.
And you sim everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's what we were supposed to do.
Yeah, I know.
It's meant to be played.
Yeah. Speaking real quick before I leave and just edit my life away for the next like 3 hours. Did you see what is it? The PGA Tour is totally revamping how they do shit?
No.
This came out today, and I don't really follow golf because why would I?
I don't either.
But I was like, this is interesting. So apparently the competition committee came up with what they're going to call like the PGA Tour Championship Series and the PGA Tour Challenger Series. So they're going to be 2 different series. So the Championship Series is like the premier top 120 players or whatever.
Okay.
And then the Challenger Series is like essentially like the drop below, which is like another 120 or whatever. So they're going to be touring at the same time, and they're all going to have different events. And so essentially it's going to be on a point system. You get certain points for certain wins. And then obviously you have to qualify for the majors. You get more points for winning majors and whatnot.
Yeah.
As well as the PGA Championship. And apparently in the Championship Series, the purse at minimum is $20 million.
Okay, so they're like, okay, Live Golf's kicking our ass. We gotta do something.
Yeah. But what's interesting about it is that the bottom like 25% of the PGA Championship. So let's say it was a field of 120, the bottom 30 will pretty much get relegated to the Challenger Series.
Ouch.
And then the top will get moved up.
Yeah. Interesting.
And then they're going to do like last chance tournaments or something to see who like may qualify for the Championship Series and not the Challenger Series.
Interesting.
I was like, oh, we're getting a little gamesy here finally.
Yeah, it's becoming a sport. Not just an activity.
Would you look at that? I'm surprised I got home when I did Sunday too. Because the Yankees were at home and the US, was it the US Open? Yeah, the US Open was in the Hamptons.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I drove home Sunday night too. We were in Queens for Father's Day, so I was like, "Yep, not going through the Bronx. GPS, you can go fuck yourself. I'm taking the Belt Parkway."
I was coming from upstate. There was nothing I could do.
Yeah, no, you got to take take a Tappan Zee.
No,
or GW.
Throgs Neck.
Oh, right, you're on Long Island. Duh.
Does it go Throgs Neck to Queens?
Yeah, Throgs Neck to Queens. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably got hosed.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. But I made it back in good enough time. And I was just like, oh my God, the Bronx. Why are we doing this?
Yeah, the Bronx sucks ass. So does the Belt Parkway.
Yeah, I took the LIE home.
Yeah, it also sucks ass.
What in city limits? Once you actually get into like Nassau County, speeds the hell up. Anywho, I would go.
I did. See you when I see you. Goodbye, everybody.
See you, folks.
Thanks for listening to us yap.
I've got to edit this, and I surprisingly did